What a glorious way to finish. The best Rugby World Cup, capped by the most exhilarating final and won by the best team of all time, led by rugby's finest player and piloted by the game's fly-half supreme. As coach Stephen Hansen lauded Richie McCaw and Dan Carter as the two greatest All Blacks, he was content to let others debate whether his team, fresh from beating the Trans-Tasman rivals Australia 34-17 in yesterday's final at Twickenham, should now be seen as the finest grace to the game. Yet surely there can be little doubt. Down the years the sport has learned to revere the greatest New Zealand teams, bestowing them with monsters like the 1905 Originals, the 1924 Invincibles and the 1987 Inarguables. In 2015 there is perhaps only one name fitting for Hansen's outfit. All hail the Incredibles. What a game. New Zealand are Rugby World Cup 2015 champions in what was a brilliant Rugby World Cup 2015 final.
One of the great rivalries of world sport is about to be played out again, but for the first time in the ultimate match. New Zealand against Australia in the World Cup final. Smith, all of this still without the injured Reed. Nono again, Savia! That's a desperate lunge from Matt Giteau.
Brilliant tackle from Giteau.
Does lead to a penalty. It could have been worse for Australia. The famous concentrating eyes of Dan Carter, and that famous boot as well on that occasion. Aaron Smith. Conrad Smith. Aaron Smith. Here it comes. McCaw. Miller scanner. Absolutely typical. New Zealand skills at their best when it matters most.
Utter class.
Almost high again from Kepu. Sonny Bill Williams to Nonu now, and Nonu finds a way through. Steps. Oh, Nonu, my God, score here! Mitchell with a tackle. Nonu! The All Blacks are on their way to a very special place in World Cup history.
Have a look at it again. Stephen
Here we come.
In his ear. He knows this could be the game changer. I mean that. The letter of the law.
Okay,
sorry.
Thank you.
It's not a marginal, Justin. You've risen quite high above the horizontal and it's gone down the shoulder. And there is a yellow card offence, okay?
Lucky.
Off you go, please. Thank you.
It is 10 minutes for Australia to work with here.
Next up, Eameswell.
And Pocock. What a way to start that Simbin period.
Brilliant work from Australia. They had to score there.
The core goes sprawling all over the top. Genia. Oh, there might be a bit of space in behind here. There is. And it's back into Australian hands. And it's Corandrani!
Game on!
Smith again. Carter goes for the drop goal. Dan Carter! What a kick! He did it against South Africa, and he's done it again in the final. Need two scores. Mitchell given away. Ben Smith. Barrett is chasing. He's got Pocock for speed. This is Bowden Barrett, control this, and the cup is his. It's New Zealand. Sonny Bill Williams still looking to play. The All Blacks, still the kings of world rugby. Is this the greatest ever era, even for New Zealand? Well, it feels like it right now. The magnificent McCall and Carter.
Yes, they're the highlights of a brilliant final yesterday in Twickenham. Australia really putting it up to New Zealand, but the class act of Dan Carter, really, that drop goal from 40 metres out was really brilliant stuff. Now, just to give you a bit of stats, here are some numbers from the Rugby World Cup 2015. The attendance, 2,477,805 attended the Rugby World Cup. So that's all the matches, all the attendance in all the 48 matches. There was 2,439 points scored, an average of 51 per match. There was 271 tries, 194 conversions, 8 drop goals and 224 penalties scored. There are some pretty good stats from Rugby World Cup 2015. 271 tries scored. That's a lot of tries. Right, so here are the interviews from last night's final. The two captains, Richie McCaw and Stephen Moore.
What we said 4 years ago when we were after the last one, that we'll get on the road again, and with this being the end goal of playing here at Twickenham in a World Cup final, to try and do something no one else has done. And I'm so proud of the way the guys have done that today. We played some damn good rugby there. We lost a bit of momentum in the second half, but we kept our composure, and we came home strong, which has been a hallmark of this team for the last 4 years. Look, at the moment, I'm still part of this team. I'm going to enjoy today, and how could you get enough of this? So we'll worry about that after today. I just want to enjoy having played a wonderful World Cup final here with a great bunch of men, and I'm just so proud of being able to wear this jersey again today, and I don't think you ever have enough of it, and if you get moments like this, why would you ever call it a day?
Yeah, not about us tonight, it's all about New Zealand. They thoroughly deserve to win, the best team all tournament, so congratulations to them, they played really well. Yeah, at half-time we talked about getting ourselves back into the game. I thought we did that. We gave ourselves a chance there, but as I said, they showed their class there at the end. We just weren't good enough.
Hard lines.
Thanks a lot, and thanks to all our supporters. Sorry we couldn't do it for you, but thanks for coming out. Cheers.
Oh, really proud of the boys. I mean, they've had a big week and all tournament. They've just quietly built away, and we got the job done today, so it's great. To be fair to the Australians, I thought they played their hearts out too, so we should all give them a big shout as well. They did their country proud.
And the playing head of the team, Richie McCaw, will see his coach applaud and then step forward.
Here is the 2015 top players. So the top players in 2015, the most points scored was Nicolas Sanchez, 97 points. And then you can see followed by Pollard, Foley, Carter and Laidlaw. The most tries scored was Julian Savea with 8. Then followed by Scudder, New Zealand, Habana, Davies and Peterson. The most penalties scored, 23 was Pollard, followed by Sanchez, Foley, Laidlaw and Bigger. The most conversions, Dan Carter with 23, followed by Laidlaw, Sanchez, Foley and Ian Madigan. So you can see there some of the stats. We don't have time to bring you the all-time stats, but you can just see the brilliant Rugby World Cup we've had. It's been spread over brilliant teams, of course. So, this is the final time we'll be thinking about the Rugby World Cup. It's been a brilliant journey from the 18th of September to the 31st of October. We've come across some brilliant stops. Japan beating South Africa. Japan, the people who are hosting the next Rugby World Cup in 2019. We've come across some brilliant teams that will never give up, teams that we will see in the next Rugby World Cup will go even much further. It has been a brilliant Rugby World Cup, and I have been privileged to share it with you watching my newscasts. There's been 20 teams, 23 newscasts, 48 matches, one brilliant Rugby World Cup. Slán agus Beannacht.
Is finding it just a little bit too much. Listen to this roar and the thumbs up from Paul O'Connell. Wales have done it! They have beaten England at Twickenham.
He might be one of the toughest men in world rugby, but he's got a smile that could melt an iceberg. And here we see it again.
They've given everything. It's been an absolute honour and a privilege to commentate on Argentina this Rugby World Cup. They have been phenomenal.